Okay, so if you're looking at your calendar, it is February 12th, 2026.
Which can only mean one thing in the soap world.
We have to talk about The Bold and the Beautiful, specifically the on-screen wedding of Carter Walton and Daphne.
The event of the season?
Maybe, but I'm just going to say it right at the top. I'm skeptical.
Really? Why the skepticism?
Because it's Carter. I mean, come on. The man has proposed more times than I've been to the dentist.
Ah, that's a lot of proposals.
It is. Maya, Zoe, Paris, Hope, Katie.
Don't forget Quinn.
Quinn. Right. He falls hard, he falls fast, and it usually ends in flames.
Well, we've got a stack of interviews here with the actors Lawrence St. Victor and Muriel Hilaire, and they think this one is actually going to stick.
So what's our mission today? Unpack why they think this is the real deal.
Exactly. What makes Daphne so different from that very long list of ex-fiancés you just rattled off?
Okay, so where do we start?
St. Victor makes a really compelling point. In almost every single past relationship, Carter was the one doing all the heavy lifting.
He was the chaser.
He was always the chaser. But this time...
Daphne chased him.
Right. But we have to be careful with the word chased, because this didn't start as a romance.
Oh, not even close. It was a corporate hit job.
Full total setup. If you missed any of the 2025 season, you missed a very, very different version of Carter.
His villain arc. He was in the middle of a literal coup with Hope Logan, trying to take over Forrester Creations.
He wasn't being good guy Carter. He was ruthless. A corporate shark.
So Steffi hires Daphne as a sort of fixer?
To seduce him, basically. Get close to him and blow up his entire plan. She was a hired gun.
And that's supposed to be the foundation for a lasting marriage.
Well, that's the key. According to Muriel Hilaire, that's exactly why it works.
Wow.
She met him when he was at his absolute worst. Morally, professionally, he wasn't putting on a show.
You don't usually lead with, I'm trying to steal this company from my friends on a first date.
Exactly. Hilaire describes Daphne as having this intense skepticism. She even calls it a resting bee face, where she just assumes everyone is lying. But Carter wasn't lying. He was openly being the bad guy. And that raw honesty is what she kind of fell for.
So St. Victor says Carter finally feels seen.
For the first time, yeah. If she can love him when he's betraying everyone, she's probably not going anywhere now that he's calmed down.
All right, I can almost buy that. But I still have to push back on the timeline here.
The speed?
The speed. It's lightning fast. Daphne shows up in 2025. He proposes in January of this year.
Literally as she's packing her bags to go back to Paris.
And now, barely a month later, they're married. I mean, come on. That screams rebound.
You'd think so, but Hilaire defends it. She says it's actually hyper-realistic for the modern world.
Hyper-realistic? How?
Her argument is that the dating market is just so rough. When you find someone who actually checks all the boxes, you've got admiration, you've got attraction, you get this immediate fear that you'll never find it again.
So it's a panic wedding.
It's scarcity. The mindset is, this might be my only shot, I can't do better, I have to lock it down now.
So, existential dread is one reason to rush down the aisle. But in the soap universe, a quick wedding usually means something a bit more biological.
You are right on the money. There is a very practical theory floating around about that. If you saw the bridal shower scene, it was quick, blink, and you miss it. Daphne had this little conversation with Steffi.
And she dropped a hint.
A pretty big one. She alluded to the pitter-patter of little feet in the very near future.
Oh, okay. So we're not just looking at a marriage, we're looking at a baby storyline.
If that hint holds true, yes. And that totally reframes everything. It's not a summer fling, it's building a dynasty.
Wow. Which brings us all full circle. A relationship that began as a corporate sabotage mission
has now evolved into a marriage built on core values and maybe a baby.
It's the ultimate redemption arc. He finally stops chasing women who don't put him first.
And she stops being the hardened skeptic.
Well, we'll see if it survives the honeymoon. But we want to leave you with this final thought. In a world of carefully curated dating profiles, where everyone's showing you their absolute best side.
Their highlight reel.
Exactly. Is that really the best foundation for a marriage? Or is it actually stronger to meet someone when they're at their moral and professional worst, when you've already seen the villain and decide to love them anyway?
That is the question.
Thanks for deep diving with us. We'll catch you next time.